Hey, this is Corey Castagnoli. I am very European, and you're listening to InYourHeadOnline.com.
All right, we're back. Welcome to In Your Head Wrestling Radio. I'm the internet icon, handsome Jackie Jones, the pride of the Pilgrims, along with my right-hand man.
1-inch biceps, the Power Goat. How about that?
Oh, you had a lot of power in the Power Goat. The bar was a little...
I forgot the bar.
Not too bad, though. And right off the bat, she's probably wondering, what the hell is going on here? She's returning to In Your Head. We got Sara Del Rey on the line.
Hello, people.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
Oh, pretty good. Now, we got a lot of news to talk about Sara here, because she's going to be wrestling for Remix Pro Wrestling, the Hoedown Showdown for the Pound 3 in Marietta, Ohio. That is quite the name.
I love that name.
April 2nd. The website is remixprowrestling.com. We have a link right on the website. But it's pretty huge because you're going to be wrestling Mickie James. Is this the first time you've ever wrestled Mickie?
Yes, it is.
Would you consider that like a dream match for fans of women's wrestling?
I would consider it a dream match for myself and for all the fans. And, okay, so did you have other questions you wanted to get to?
That was it?
Okay, I'm going to speak a little on this. Because when I first started training, like 10 years ago, with Brian Danielson, he was working Ring of Honor. Maybe it was less than 10, whatever. He was always coming from California, going to Ring of Honor, and, like, it was such a big deal. I'm like, ooh, what is this Ring of Honor type place? And he's like, oh, there's this girl, and she'd be great. You guys should have matches. It would be wonderful. And it was Mickie James. And I was always like, yeah, one day I'm going to go there and wrestle Mickie James. So, like, I've known about her for so long. And then, obviously, her WWE stuff like that. And I'm always like, damn, like, I think we could have had some great matches even, like, 8 years ago. And now I think it's the perfect time. I'm super excited. I think, gosh, it's a real super treat for all the fans and myself. And for a good cause, a good promotion, and a good place in Marietta there. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. Like, seriously, I am the most excited for this match that I've been for a match in probably my whole career.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you glad that, this is the main event of the show? Does that make you proud that, the wrestling card as a women's match is a main event?
Yeah, that's super cool. That's so amazing, right? Like, that's almost unheard of, right? Like, and I think, I don't know, I know we'll do great, and it's going to be a really good match for the people there live. I hope they enjoy it, and I'm really excited, and that just adds even more excitement, I think.
Does that ever make you nervous when you're in the ring with somebody that you've been looking forward to wrestling?
No. Like, it's weird. I feel bad. I hear a lot of, old-time guys who are like, when you, don't get nervous or aren't excited, like, done too much or whatever the saying is. But, like, I never get nervous because I'm always like, whatever happens is going to happen. Like, I'm not just going to go out there and completely, like, crap the bed, you know what I mean? Well, God, I hope not. But, like, the worst things possible, like, I know how to wrestle. Like, I have no fear that, like, oh, I didn't go over this match 15 times, and I'm not going to remember everything, and, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I know how to take care of a match. So, like, I'm never, like, super nervous. I just figure, like, the outcome is going to be the outcome. And with someone like Mickie James, who's experienced and, like, fantastic of a wrestler she is, like, I have no doubt or nerves or anything. Like, I just think it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. I can't say super excited enough, because really I am super excited.
Yeah. That is a huge match. Everyone's looking forward to it. Now, before the show here, Dwayne sent in a question. He wanted to know if you think Ring of Honor is putting more emphasis on women's wrestling, and if so, are you happy about that?
Yeah, I think so. I am really happy. We have women's matches on the WrestleMania weekend show. That's the day before the Remix Pro Wrestling show, and I mean, I've never been involved in those. Are some of the biggest shows for Ring of Honor. So, I mean, just even have a women's match to be a part of that, it's huge. And I think with the group of girls that they have and that they're bringing in and putting more focus on the actual wrestling, I think it's going to be a real treat for the fans. And I think they're doing a really good job bringing in quality talent. So, something to look forward to.
Yeah. Now, I also want to bring up, you're going to be at the Ring of Honor show this Friday in Plymouth, which is a really awesome building to see wrestling. I go there all the time.
Yeah.
So are you going to be wrestling on the show? Or are you going to be managing one of the Kings of Wrestling?
I'll be with the Kings of Wrestling. I'm not wrestling that I know of yet, but I'll definitely be there with the Kings.
I also got a question here. I want to know, what was it like working for Lufisto's company, Femme Fatales, in Montreal?
It was cool. Even, like, I mean, now I think Shimmer had a lot to do with spearheading kind of the women's wrestling movement, I guess, if you'd call it that. Just people really wanting to see women's action, and girls' shows are kind of being put on everywhere now, and it's awesome. And to work for someone as passionate as the Femme Fatale group, like, they love pro wrestling. They want to bring you the best pro wrestling. They do a really good job bringing in all different kinds of talent from everywhere to give their fans really great quality matches. So it was really it was a real big pleasure to go there and work for them. And like, I've known Lufisto for so long. We lived in Japan together for a while, and we've had several matches set up to happen that for some reason or another, border issues or, scheduling conflicts never materialized. So it was really great to finally get to wrestle her, and for that fan base, that was just really excited to see women's wrestling. And since then, we actually got to wrestle again here in the States in the old ECW arena. I think it's the Asylum now. And yeah, it's good time, good stuff. But the Femme Fatales company itself is pretty amazing. If no one's been able to check it out, definitely go out of your way to get a DVD or go to one of their live events.
Yeah. Is it special being at the former ECW arena?
I guess I was never, like, I grew up on the West Coast, so I never saw ECW. I was never a big fan, and going back and watching it now, it kind of doesn't hold up, a lot of it. So, like, it doesn't have the feeling to me that ECW diehard people would, really appreciate being in this arena and stuff like that. I think it's cool. I think it's an awesome place for wrestling, and I'm fortunate enough to get to train there, so maybe some of the magic is kind of fogged because I'm here so often, but I'm actually here right now, so.
All right. Oh, you're there right now? Is that where you're training?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you training, or are you training people?
No, I train with the Chikara group.
Oh, okay, cool. Intra, you have a question?
Nikhil from our message board, he wants to know, what are your thoughts on Taylor Wilde retiring and Awesome Kong being signed by the WWE?
Taylor Wilde retiring, I'm really disappointed about, because we never got to wrestle. We never did anything, interacted in the ring together, and I was a really big fan from the first time I saw her, of her wrestling. And so I'm really disappointed that we never got to actually do anything in the ring. Maybe she'll get the bug and come back and we can have a match. But I was a really big fan. I think it's sad that someone so talented is not around anymore, but I completely understand why she did it. And, like, I mean, that's smart. It's smart of her, and good for her for moving on. I think a lot of people stick around because they feel they have to, or they have something left to prove. But, like, I'm actually quite, like, jealous, or I guess jealous would be the right word, or, like, proud, that someone feels that, like, they can walk away at this point, because she's done a lot. She's done great. She's definitely made a name for herself, and she's a hell of a talent. So I don't know. I think it's awesome that she's decided to move on in a different direction with her life. But hopefully one day she'll come back to the ring, because I think wrestling world is missing without her. And Awesome Kong, I think, man, I'm happy for her. I'd be even more happy if she were on my TV every week. Like, I'm stoked she's there, but I need her on my TV. Like, not having her entertain me is a shame in the world, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's awesome. She's going to do fantastic once they actually utilize her talents. So, I mean, I'm happy for her. I think it's great.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside about getting signed by the WWE. They kind of just lock you away and you don't see them for months.
But talent like hers, like, you can't keep down. You know what I mean? Like, she is awesome. Like, oh, that's kind of corny, right? But she is
awesome.
A hell of a talent. Yeah.
Yolanda here in the chat room, just she's from oh man, I forget the name of the company that makes the t-shirts there. Gimmick t-shirts. Yeah. She's great. She gives away t-shirts on the show and stuff. Just wanted to say that she loves Sara Del Rey, and she wanted to shout out.
Oh, I love her too.
Cool.
Fantastic gimmick t-shirts. If you guys don't know, they're awesome, funny, cute, stylish t-shirts. Go check them out.
Mm-hmm. They are awesome, and she's going to be mad that I forgot the name of the company to begin with.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I was just talking to someone, and I forgot what the name of one of my favorite all-time wrestlers, and I was just like, oh, God. Like, so it happens to all of us, and I'm sure she'll forgive you.
And real quick, I just wanted to say that they're bringing in 3 Japanese women for the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. What are your thoughts on that?
Fantastic. I'm so excited. I love the Japanese. I love their work ethic and just, you know, how hard they work and their style, and they really bring the fight to you. So I think it's great. It's going to be great for the Ring of Honor fans to get to see a little taste of that. And I think for especially WrestleMania weekend when there's so much wrestling going on, that's just a completely different, from the girls, a different style than anything that's going to be on any of the shows that weekend. So I think it's really, really cool, and I'm glad the Ring of Honor got to capitalize on that.
Mm-hmm. Now, let everyone know the Hoedown Showdown for the Pound 3, Marietta, Ohio. You cannot forget a name like that, inch.
I cannot.
April 2nd,
Right.
RemixProWrestling.com. You got to get your tickets because that is really a huge match. Mickie James versus Sara Del Rey for the first time, maybe the last time. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
You'll end her.
Well, we hope not. We thank you for coming on. We know you're training right now, so you don't have a lot of time. Maybe we'll have you back sometime.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Hey, this is Sara Del Rey, the Queen of Wrestling, and you're listening to InYourHeadOnline.com.